What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Imagine being at a clothing store inside of a dressing room with your 14-year-old child. You hear disturbance, and your child locks the door, and both of you hit the floor. You huddle, and you pray that everything is going to be all right. Next thing you know, you hear shots. Your child is now convulsing. And you're holding on for dear life and you're praying that your child makes it. But she dies. That's what happened to 14-year-old Valentina Peralta, who was gunned down accidentally by Los Angeles police as they murdered Daniel Lopez, 24-year-old Daniel Lopez. Daniel Lopez was beating a customer with a metal bike lock when the police showed up. Customers and employees called 911 to report a man acting erratic. And he had beaten the victim pretty badly. I mean, I saw blood coming out of the skull, and there was a trail of blood on the floor when the police arrived. But they showed up, and the victim was on one end of the aisle, and the suspect was at the other end, and they just opened fire. They just boom, 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 killed him right off the rip. No trying to de-escalate, no rubber bullets, no trying to talk to him or anything. They just came out blasting. So now they are having a discussion about the police's use of deadly force and what can they do to change it. How long has this discussion been going on? About 400 years or something? The bottom line is this, fam. The police are trigger happy. They like killing people. They like shooting people. That's what they do. They don't care nothing about preserving life. Okay, dude was beating somebody with a metal bike lock. Obviously, the dude have some mental issues. But because someone has mental issues, do they deserve to die? Yeah, you can say some people do, yeah. But I don't know about this one, fam. The dude was not beating the guy when the police drew down on him. He was at a good distance and he wasn't charging the police anything. They saw him at the end of the aisle, they opened fire and just started shooting. That's how they got down. So, I don't know, fam. That 14-year-old girl could have been anybody in that dressing room. The police, they don't even think about stuff like that. They just think, oh, where the target? Bam, just start shooting. They don't care what's on the other side of the wall, who might be walking by, nothing. They just start shooting. And whoever get it, get it. And it ain't gonna change until the police have to start digging in their pockets to start paying the victims and survivors. That's when you'll see the police start changing policy, and they're gonna back up off of just gunning people down, just pulling out guns, looking to kill off the rip. They got to get hit in the pocket. I think the mother and the father need to sue. This girl was in the dressing room at a clothing store trying on dresses for Christmas with her mother. Imagine that. And just like that, she dies in her mother's arms. I wonder how many cases like that the police got out there where they just kill people's children. Got to look into that. I wonder what would happen if the shoe was on the other foot. These are things you got to ask yourself. I'm just wondering, like, if somebody was shooting, right? Even if it was self-defense and they inadvertently downed a police officer or downed a police officer's child, wonder how that would play out. R.I.P. Valentina Peralta. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Damn.